Good gaming, ladies and gentlemen. My name's Tyler, and today we're gonna watch some new play cEDH. This is gonna be game 2 of the CLG League for the pod for the 23rd of May. Today's game, we've got in turn order. We're gonna start with Magda, Yeva, Eliod, Warped Eclipse, and Atraxa. I would like to thank the CLG for allowing us to get the footage, and also the Scruffy Octopus at lapieuvrebarbu.com for the little recording setup outside of the equipment, of course. And we will be watching a few mulligans, and we'll go back into the game. Once again, Magda going down to 6, starting, asking as usual, who has a pre-game action? Doesn't seem like anyone has them. So, Mountain into Dwarven Trader. Going to fetch into a Lotus Petal. Into Oof. And everybody's... Oof is a French word to say, oh, damn. There's a Saga on the Eliod player. Traxa draws. Bayou into a Sad Soul Ring. Turn 2. Untap. Tomb for 3. Takes 2. Gonna have 1 colorless left. Magda. I'll attack and I'll forget about the floating one. Swing at Eliod because he's the highest. Mikakoro Forest for Priest of Titania. Oof. Attacking into Atraxa to send a message. Not really, we're just having some fun. Eliod, crack and fetch. Will use his fetched land in a Urzaz to turn copy artifact into Soul Ring. Sad Soul Ring again. And Atraxa plays a Shockland. 1 for a fish. Now, on my turn, I'm like, eh. Like, I don't want to feed the fish, and I'm like, so... Got a bunch of cards. I'll go to combat, making 2 treasures. Splitting. Trying to be fair. Both players are open. We're gonna attack 2. I'm not casting anything, and at that point I'm like, man, don't feed the fish. Don't feed the fish. Then he taps for 2, and he plays Phonoshine, and I'm like, oh man. Are you kidding me? Taps for 2. Plays a Delighted Outling. Now like, damn, Remora is only for non-creature. So reading the card explains the card, a lot of else. So when in doubt, take the time to reread why you don't play something. So yeah, I have a full hand, a hand full of creature. I could have just dropped everything. Heliod playing Sol Ring. Sad, sad. Well, no, he doesn't play. Gets it from Urza Saga. Urza Saga. Then he has a land. Does nothing and pass. Of course, Atraxa pays for the fish. Going into turn 4. I drew an artifact land. That is wonderful under Oof. Tap Ancient Doom for 2. Lose 2. We'll use 1 for the Universal Automaton. We'll use 1 colorless and red for a Naxguard Cavalry. I will go to combat. All that for making 2 treasures. I'm holding onto my treasures at this point. If there is nothing that is absolutely worthy of doing, keep your treasure and wait. You don't have to, even if this version of the deck is a turbo version, don't always act first. Nobody is trying to make a win. Nobody has something special on board. So at this point, you just do nothing. Just the same as Yeva. Yeva plays at flash speed. So he's just holding up with his 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 mana. So at end of turn, he played a Fairy Mastermind, drops a land and pass. Atraxa pays for his fish. Going into turn 4, still no tap outlet. So 1 red and colorless, Magda 2.0 as we call it on the Discord. On cast, Yeva is humming away. He's doing an infectious bite on between the lighted Alfling and Magda. Mystic Remora triggers. Fairy Mastermind does not trigger because it's the first card. Then I'm thinking, is there anything I can do? So I will activate Magda. So if you see now, I'm rearranging the rows. Left is activation, right is target. Magda will die. I will go get the roaming throne, hoping that I get to my next turn and win. Makes 4 with priest. Use a green for Yeva for it to be uncontrollable. No answer to Yeva, of course. Wood collar and use activate Bonus Shaman, pitching Wood collar automaton. Doing a search, he's gonna go get Quarren Ranger. So Quarren Ranger with Priest of Titania. Well, it's always Ashaya, Priest, well, Priest or Circle of Dream Druids, and Quarren Ranger. So untaps. So 1, 2, 3. So you can always rewind as long as there's no new information that you got from the gameplay. So Aldrich Evolution on with using Yeva, so he's going to be able to go get a 6 CMC or less. Mystic Triggers. He paid for it with Delighted Offling. Goes get a Shaya straight on board. You may have missed, but the Eliod Corrupted player wanted to do something, and he decided to not do anything. So on the board we've got a Shaya, Priest of Titania, and Quarren Ranger. Tries to soul partition onto a Shaya. And then we're like, sorry. Non-code token creatures you control are forest land, and soul partition is exile target non-land permanent. So we cannot do anything. So his window to do anything would have been before Ashaya would have dropped on the board. And had he done this soul partition on the priest, he would have been out. We would have gotten it. Well, we would have been safe for a turn or two. He taps priest for 4, 5. Return Quarian to untap. Priest of Titania retaps, and then he does a wow. That was fast, way too fast. So you return Quarian Ranger to untap priest. You tap priest to get 4, cast Quarian, always netting +3 or +4. Goes with Fauna Shaman at the end, so he has infinite green. And I'm always asking, sure, you've got infinite, you can do something. What are you going to get? And it's Duskmorn Duskwatch Recruiter. So with infinite mana, he can look at the top 3, reveal a creature, put it into his hand, and he can go through his deck because he has infinite mana. And with that, he will drop all of his creatures on board. and with Ewit, he'll be able to cycle Ewit and bring back Infectious Bite, do it 10 times, kill us, or he can use Kamal, Fist of Krosa, and he will just kill us with Trample with his creatures and blah blah blah. Congratulations to the Yeva player. Please, if you want to interact with me, comment down below. Please like and subscribe. If you soon, I will have some mana bar at the bottom. I'm working with an artist to do that. So thank you everyone for watching. Comment below. Please like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys next game.